are literally shaping the planet.
Purpose is the only pathway to a regenerative future.
We have a choice to stay with the status quo or to change.
What is the point of trying to be just resilient when we can actually innovate?
Thanks, Shadow Venture, for giving me this opportunity. I hope I'm loud and clear, right, Matthew?
Yep, we can hear you great.
Yeah. I will start with a quick introduction of what we are and how we have grown in this industry in last 6 years, and how we have started our journey as a design build contractor, and how we have transformed ourselves into adopting the best technology and innovating ourselves and becoming an innovation lab for future innovations. So yeah, we are a team of passionate individuals collaborating to co-create value for industries. We started our journey in 2013 as a design build contractor. I wanted to share our journey of transformation, as this is the biggest trend which is running in our industry right now: technology, innovation, and its adoption. In 2014, we realized there is an absence and relevance of technology in our industry, and its multiple project cycle and its gap. In 2015, when we started to innovate with technology infusion, it is this time we realized the problem in industry is not technology, but or a absence of technology, but its adoption. And this experience of our to adapt and adopt to technology in our company lead to the foundation principle to design products and solutions for the construction industry. In 2016, we started as a product and service company in Singapore. Singapore has rightly been known as Silicon Valley of construction, as has given us the exposure to latest construction technologies and methodologies, and also made a foundation for us to develop latest solution for the construction industry. In 2017, we launched our product and sales offices operations in US, UAE, and in India. In 2013 till date, we are growing through co-innovation, adapting to the challenges faster and efficiently with technology. So idea here is while working in this industry on field as a contractor, as a designer, as an engineer, these are the three things which we have learned in our industry, which are the center of any innovation in our industry. So first point is being people. In our construction industry, what we have learned, 35% of construction professional time is spent in doing unnecessary activities like waiting, redundant paperwork, record keeping, wasting their time in coordinating with multiple stakeholders. Just imagine 14 hours per week is wasted on doing this unproductive activities. Just imagine that if we can allow our people, our construction people or professionals to use this time instead of wasting in unproductive activities, and to direct this time to add value in their core job. What is the change they can bring in their prospective life? So our ideology being is achieve more with less, and we are bringing this idea at ground level to each individual. Second thing which we have learned is platform model. So basically what platform does rightly is democratize the innovation for the masses. As I said earlier, technology availability is not the problem of our industry, but its adoption. Platform model gives client flexibility to pick and use solution as per their need and pay as per their use cases. It reduces the investment on technology adoption. So platform, to give an example, like the disruption which Netflix has brought, right? The disruption which Uber has brought in logistics and transportation. I guess this is something which was missing in construction industry since long time. The software approach in our industry has delayed the adoption of innovation and technology for getting its bigger usage in the industry. The problem So in our the third thing which we follow in our while we address to the problem solving with our clients, we follow a consultative approach. To clients, we understand that our industry, every job site is different. Every job site organization structure is different. Even the documentation process, compliance requirement, and even each client is different in terms of maturity to adapt. They have different maturity level to adapt to different technology. Hence, it is very important to not sell a standard product to client, but to understand the right problem to be picked. And it comes through consultative approach where we start listening to our client and start to find out where specifically they are struggling with. So when we design our product, we ensure that our products are easily be configured to varied project, organization structure, and problem statements. Our approach to innovation, so summing up, basically we constantly ideate to eliminate the unnecessary activities from people's professional life and construction processes so that they use this man hours in doing more productive activities. Majorly, the unnecessary activities are corrected through process optimization, like processes like planning, quality management, design, QC, and code compliance to different design, right? Ease of multiple stakeholder management through digital platform and bringing stakeholders alignment in construction activity. We have, and the second point, we adopted and adapted the futuristic technology and construction methodologies to fill the gap of the then market implementation gaps. So idea here is like we constantly do this at our firm, that we adapt to the best technology which is available right now. So currently in 2015, we have adopted BIM technology, and then we have realized what are the gaps in implementation of BIM technology in the market, and we have started developing innovative tools to fill that gap. Currently, we are working on, we see modular construction as the future of construction, and we have analyzed what are the challenges in its implementation and adoption in market. So I will cover in my future slides that how we are filling that gap through our innovative tools. So let's take a dig at the existing scenario of our industry. So McKinsey has rated construction industry 21 out of 22 in technology adoption, which categorize us as a laggard. 52% of the rework work happened due to inefficient systems or management. So basically, to give a perspective to it, 30% of work happen in our industry is rework. 52% of this work is due to misalignment and miscommunication. Can you imagine 31.3 billion USD is lost in US alone in 2018 because of this misalignment problem, which creates rework. The environmental impact due to this construction rework is again adding to the problem. 9% of the world cost inflation happens due to this rework, and 98 project reason for their cost overrun is due to this rework. So the problem here is, let's understand the problem. What is that leading this entire industry to not improve in so far? So the problem starts with the high competition and the less margins on which our industry is operating. The CEO Leo Quinn of Balfour Beatty has stated that EC industry is working in less than 5% margin, which is unsustainable. Normally, it is 1.5 to 2% range. Low margin means low investment in training and innovation, lead to less skilled workforce and slow adoption of technology. McKinsey states that 1% productivity growth has happened in our industry in last 20 years, whereas our economy, global economy, has grown at 2.8%. And it does not stop there. The low margin put pressure on field staff to deliver the project with less cost of service and tight timelines, results in massive rework in our industry. Our solution to this entire problem is to make it super easy for for the designers and field staff for technology adopting and constantly eliminating unnecessary activities and processes so that they can improve their productivity and focus on necessary jobs which need to be done. Coming to the services and products which we have right now, we are operating in 3 domains right currently. First is the design automation through platform, construction platform to do automation and optimization of processes in construction, and prefabricated construction. Basically, in lift design, we have got products which is CDDS. It is a platform where all coordination and conflict detection and process and design optimization happens on the platform. QCheck is another product where we are doing quality check automatically on our platform. Tickbox.io is a huge. So basically, all this Tickbox.io, QCheck, and CDDS are designed to ensure that whatever extra time or unproductive time people are spending while designing is eradicated from there. So similarly, LiftBIM, we have got modules like Visual Builder, LiftQuim, LiftCollab, and LiftSim. What does it? Construction processes and collaboration which happens currently is very inefficient. All these tools are playing their part in optimizing and bringing efficiency to construction industry through that. And finally, LiftFab, we have got tools and software which improves the entire coordination in modular construction. So basically, our approach is like first we create the modules, individual modules which solve the individual problems for each processes in individual use in design, construction, and modular construction. Then we execute this module on project, and then we develop a platform so that anybody in this industry can be able to use different module as per their use case and pay as per their use. So currently, as I mentioned, that buying a software is not solving the purpose of technology adoption in our industry. Platform is the right answer in the future of our industry, where people are using different module as per their use case and paying as per their idea. So live desk generally, basically, when I say live desk, it comprises of multiple services and platforms which we provide. First being the generative architecture. Generative architecture is basically is a platform tool which is generated to use computational design algorithms to make product design validation, design optimization happening on live platform. Right. It also provides concept done in VR, cloud coordination, and simulating all the design on the construction site. So there is a limiting the entire gap between what is designed in an office and what is constructed in site. Our platform, what it does, it coordinates with all the stakeholders, take their input in the platform. We minimizes conflict clashes. We provide accurate visualization. Our optimization tools improves productivity, reduces rework, and what it gives to client is improving cost savings, time saving, and seamless experience. One of the example which I can mention here is so this is a live case study which we have done, like where in this platform which you can see is while running different optimization tool, we are able to give database insight to designers to design effectively by giving them reports, by generating reports of daylight availability, by giving them reports and how they can optimize parking in the. Currently, the problem, the thing is like in design industry, all this all this technology which is limited to the top 10% of the firms of the world. The rest 90% of the company or architecture firms are not able to adapt to this technology because of the cost of adoption of this technology, and also there is a huge investment required to adapt and train their people on this technology. By bringing all these tools on the platform, what it does fundamentally is they don't have to spend too much of energy and money in adapting and in learning this software. Basically, what they can do is like they can import their design on the platform, and they can get the desired output which they want to design better in less cost. Yeah. The next product which we have is LiveBIM. Basically, it's a platform. It's a patented digital platform where construction processes can be run and analyzed digitally. It integrates and aligns all the stakeholders to effectively plan and collaborate and execute project. It has 4 parts to it. One is redefining the way the entire planning and scheduling is done. We consider planning of the project is the core, and what we are able to successfully do is we are able to integrate the planning with last mile construction activity which is happening on site, and integrating that activity to all the construction processes in real time. Basically, by doing this, we are able to provide real-time project information and project status to all these stakeholders, so that anybody will be able to see the holistic picture of or holistic status of the project of each and every activity. The problem of misalignment is solved by structuring the entire information flow in a structured way, so that everybody know the relevant information reaches to relevant people for faster and efficient decision making. This is a mobile web app application which works in various functions of construction, in coordination, BIM integration, planning, inspection, quality inspection, safety, and cloud-based document management system. This is to tell this is a live case study which we have got. It's state. I will, for example, we are able to successfully eliminate 30 days by improving the operational processes. The manpower saving is from taking the first use case which we have done is here we are able to increase the productivity of a company by implementing our solutions on site from 90 days to 60 days, from 6 manpower to 2 manpower, and saving 15 days of activity, 15 days for our client to save in while conducting the same activity which they were doing before adopting our platform and tools. The last product which we have is LiveFab. LiveFab is basically we believe in we believe in adopting the futuristic technology and methodology, and we believe that modular construction is the way ahead, and it's going to be the future of construction industry. But currently we realize that there are huge gap in modular construction adoption in industry, and what we are doing is we are realizing it, and we are filling that gap by building innovative tools to eradicate those inefficiencies in its adoption. So in LiveFab, we are doing 4 things: capacity building, doing the feasibility report through platform. We are able to release design on digital platform, and we are able to integrate all the stakeholders and each activity through mobile web application, so that all the stakeholders which are involved in the fabrication and in the implementation or installation of each module on site, they are well integrated, and they are not wasting their time in doing unnecessary follow-ups and coordination. So in summarizing, what does Earth do? Earth helps in transforming the business imperative from people-dependent inefficiencies to data-driven process control systems, ensuring higher productivity to improve their operational margin. How does Earth help its client? Making businesses future ready by addressing operational productivity and diminishing margins, ensuring faster last mile adoption of digital technology platform, pay as per use pricing model to make technology adoption reasonable for the businesses. Why do clients want to work with us? provided with robust process control and alignment system among stakeholders. We are integrating last mile activities of the construction processes, giving a holistic view of the project and our vast industry experience and consultative approach to mitigate losses for our clients. So I guess most businesses in our industry are facing the problem of less margins. Hence, there is a less inclination to invest in technology, to invest in innovative technology. And where we are coming from is we are developing product, realizing what are the gaps in current industry to adopt this technology, and we are developing our product to ensure that there is a last mile adoption happens with our clients. Till date, we have collaborated with 50 plus partners. We have completed 180 plus projects. Currently, $7 billion value worth projects are running on our platform across 4 geographies: Singapore, US, India, and UAE. We are working in various industries. Like we are doing projects. Like currently, we are doing the tallest residential tower of Singapore, which is a PPVC tower, G+56. We are doing International Goa Airport, and we have delivered the biggest hospital project in Singapore and in Kuwait. So we have the industry exposure to deliver projects across geographies and different sectors. Yeah, I guess this is from my side. Yeah, Matthew, I'm open for Q&A session. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks for that presentation, Swapnil. If anybody has any questions, we do have about 3 minutes or so. So you can put your questions in the chat or the Q&A feature on Zoom, and we will answer them. If there are no questions, oh, here's one. Here's one from Rob. So he says, do clients in Singapore or anywhere else resource load and resource level their schedules?
Yeah. So resource load. So basically, there are different levels of scheduling which happens, right? What we have done is we have integrated those schedules with the last mile level. So basically, we are providing that platform where resource load and resource level updates we are able to do on our platform. So clients in India are doing, clients in Singapore, if some of the EPC contractors which are doing bigger projects like infrastructure projects like hospitals and metro, they are doing it. Clients which are normally engaged in smaller projects, they are like EPC contractors, they are able to do their function without doing such resource load and resource level on their schedule.
All right, great. Well, if there are no other questions, I think we can go ahead and so we can go ahead and oh, one more.
Yep.
Oh, just a comment. Really interesting to see this happening in India. I agree.
Yeah.
All right. So, go ahead.
Just to give an perspective to it, basically in India. So Singapore has been a pioneer in adopting latest innovation and technology. I guess there are 50 plus projects which are currently happening in an offsite construction module. That is, the entire construction is happening in factory and just assembly work is happening on site. To my surprise as well, India government has also picked this PPVC methodology to deliver mass housing projects in India. So yeah. It's really interesting how this entire innovation in construction has been the latest trend, and adoption is increasing day by day.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Swapnil. It was a great presentation, and I appreciate you taking a few minutes to share with us.
Thanks.